Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I will be showing you guys how I apply my lace front curly 26-inch unit. So first I like to start off with 91% alcohol and I just rub that all over my forehead. I do that because to get rid of all the dirt and the oil and the makeup I might have on my forehead, and this just allows for the application of the wig to be put on nice and clean, and it also allows for the wig to stay on a little longer. Now I'm taking this Isha glue. Now listen, don't ever buy this glue. This glue sucks. This glue totally broke me out. If you guys want me to do a review on this glue and hear my true thoughts, definitely put that in the comments down below. But right off the bat, like, no, it's a negative. So right here, I've already applied my wig once before. This is not the first time I've been applying my wig, so that's why the lace is cut off and it's already customized to my head. So I'm just pulling back all that hair and making sure that the lace is still fitting how I want it to. I'm also doing a hair review on this wig coming up really soon, so stay tuned for that. But right now I'm just making sure all of the hair is pulled back, so when I apply the glue, no hairs are in my way. So here you see me applying the glue. Now the glue was a purplish color, and to me, I've already knew that based on the reviews and tutorials I've seen on YouTube, so I wasn't too concerned about that. I was more concerned about the smell. Now the smell was straight up Elmer's glue, and I know a lot of people say, oh my god, this glue that I'm using smells like Elmer's glue. No, this truly smells like Elmer's glue. Like, I'm not playing. Like, it was so strong. It was a mess. Like, now that I think about it, it was truly a mess. But here you see me applying the glue about an inch away from my hairline and making sure that I spread the glue back. Now I know I'm getting the glue in my sideburns, but I never really lose hair there, so I wasn't too concerned. Now the glue is partially dry, and I will say this glue does dry very quickly, like super fast. So I just did another layer because they said more layers stronger the hope, so I just applied more layers on, and this will be my second one. And yeah, I'm doing the same thing, doing an inch away from my actual hairline and just smudging the glue back. I'm using like a wooden nail pick you get from, like, if you're buying the nails from the beauty supply store, that West kit, and they give you like the nail cuticle pushbacker thingy. I just had that on my vanity stand, so I'm just using that to make sure all of the glue is pushed back, and then now I'm just air drying it so I can get a faster process going on. So yeah. So now the glue is about 25% drying, and I swear I was holding it the whole time. I didn't stop air fanning it, and it dries like super quick. And now I'm just applying it. I'm trying to apply it in sections, even though the glue is all one, I did it all in one time. I'm still applying my lace in sections, just to make sure that there's no bumps, no lumps, everything is flat. And I was saying, oh my god, because it's actually a pretty strong hold. When you first apply this glue, it's actually really good, but as the days continue, it's a mess. So I'm just going back in and positioning the front was too pushed back, and as you can see, it really didn't take a lot of pressure for me to move that front piece, so that might have been an indicator that the glue was horrible. But anyway, I'm just going in with my comb and making sure that everything is basically melted, laid flat, not using my fingers, even though I still have to use my fingers. Just making sure that everything is pushed in there, going back in with the glue just in case I missed a couple of places, just making sure that's pushed in and everything. And for this not to happen, for you not to go back in, I highly recommend that you use like the pencil method. I see a lot of YouTubers doing it, but the first YouTuber I seen was, I think her channel's called Easy Breezy, and she uses on her clients, she just outlines the lace front and she applies the glue where she outlined it at, and I hardly ever see her going in applying extra glue. So definitely make sure, if you don't want to go back in with your lace glue, do the outline method. It's super easy. There's a ton of tutorials on YouTube, and yeah, so you can get the fastest, best results. So right here you see me I'm getting a ear cotton swab, and I'm going in with my alcohol, and I'm basically rubbing that all over the outline of my lace front, just to make sure there's no extra lace glue on my actual forehead where I'm going to be putting my makeup at. And I'm just making sure everything is clean, everything is melted, everything looks okay, and brushing that hair back because we want a natural look for right now. Now I'm just taking my scarf and I'm tying it really tight. You know, the tightness that you get when you get a headache, that tight. I'm tying it really tight and just making sure that everything is melted. After about 5 or 10 minutes, I take it off and just see where the process is. I did get a little white, but I will say, like, after a couple of minutes it was gone. Now I'm just pulling it to see if it was strong, and it was actually really strong on my hair or on my forehead because I did it so far away from my hairline. So I'm just pulling it, making sure my combs are secured in the back. And now I'm about to do my baby hairs. So I take the Lotta Body, and it's not expensive like the other ones are. Well, the other ones are not really expensive, but this is cheaper. So I'm basically combing out my baby hairs and sideburns, making sure I just find little pieces that I've cut. And you know, if I need to cut back in with my earpiece, as you obviously do see me doing, I'll do that here for the styling process. So just fixing a few little things. You know, something always is different every time you apply your lace wig, at least for me. So I just try to make sure I get the most comfortable fit as possible. Combing out those baby hairs that are stuck, because for some reason my baby hairs are always stuck underneath my lace, even though I've combed several times. Right now I'm just seeing how everything is, and I'm applying the hair styling mousse or wrapping lotion right onto my brush. Now I don't do that. I put it on my hand, or I just put it exactly onto the lace front. But on this video, I'm applying that right on my brush, and I'm doing swoops. Now, I haven't liked dramatic baby hairs in a long time, but for some reason I started liking them when I got my new wig. So I'm doing these big dramatic swoops that I see Erica, am I saying her name right? Erica J or Erica Jordan do on her channel. I absolutely love her channel. And so I'm applying these really big dramatic swoops and making sure everything is the way I want it. So once I like that, I'll tie the hair that's in my face, check out my baby hairs, and set that with my scarf for about 5 to 10 minutes. So the minutes are over. I am checking out my baby hairs. Honey, they are laid and ready to go. If I see anything, if something got messed up in the process, I'll just comb that back and boom, we're done.